And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another live Let's Play, live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. And for those of you who've never seen this channel before, we like to play games mostly blind for the first time, giving plenty of chat and banter and reactions in the box that way. So you get your comments in there, I'll do what I can to interact with all of you. For those of you who previously watched me play through Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga, and all the way up to this point on Digital Devil Saga 2, maybe you watched me play the Persona or the Danganronpa, the weird streams like Doki Doki Literature Club and the Murderous Sonic the Hedgehog, or the classic streams like Final Fantasy VII and Forza 4. Either way, a colossal welcome back to all of you, new and old. Without you people, on this channel it would be active, but nowhere near as interactive or as reactive. So one more time, the chat box, it's that way. Get your comments in there, I'll do what I can to interact with you all. Now, we played this game last time, it was last week, and we got deep into the heart of the sun, where we fought a superboss in the form of Shiva. And it was a very, very, very difficult fight. So, since then, we're now in position. That door there, I believe, is where we're going to be facing our next confrontation. Just to give you an idea of the kind of stats we've got for our characters. This is Seraph, our main character. Look at those stats, absolutely sublime. Then we've also got Gale, and he's got pretty decent overall stats, mostly focused on the force element. And then we also have Cielo, who's our kind of like all-rounder for electricity and dealing health damage. Now, good evening to you, Avian. See you in the chat box there saying Happy Sunday. Indeed, it is Happy Sunday. Unfortunately for me, I've got 4 days on the bounce in the office. I will be in to help one of our new starters. So that's going to be interesting to say the least. There's a strange presence. Proceed. Yes. Oh, what the... Oh. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Right. I'm going to start with a very powerful move, but one that does a lot of damage. At least I hope it will, anyway. So drop their defense and cause a lot of damage, but as you can see, it's quite a lot of health, that move. That's the only problem with it. Now, it looks a bit like a brute, this boss, so I'm going to actually go with Void Physical. And yes, Avian, what is that? I agree with you. I have no idea what it is. Well, even if I'd not used Void Physical, I still would have been able to take off the attack there because I have Null Physical equipped on Seraph. So that's a great start. Try that again. Intra. Mock Sharp. Oh, it's opened itself up. Right, okay. Oh, Dekunda, that's annoying. And then what? Oh, it's not got any other moves. Right, okay. It used Dekunda, but I might take advantage and go and take its defense down again. That could come in handy. Raise our defense, why don't you? As for now, just in case it comes back with a physical, I want to see what its attacks are because it looks like it's changed form. Ah, magic. Okay, Mazandine and Maziodyne. Right, okay. It's suddenly gone into magic mode. I wonder if it means it's going to be physical attacks only. Yeah. Oh, that's frustrating. I've not got the any of his on. Oh, I do have electric drain. That'll do nicely. We'll try that. Maganada function. Oh, Tentrafu. We block status fix. That's awesome. Alright, okay. I'm surprised by this so far. This is kind of interesting. Ah, so you know about the helping new starters. You're usually the go-to for new people in your job, Avian. Again, it's part of the role for mine. I am a senior on my team, so I do have to expect to help raise the new talent. That's perfectly part of my job, and I'm actually looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting them. Looking forward to showing them the ropes. It'll be interesting to see what talents they bring. I'm looking forward to it. Draw. Oh. Oh, thank you. Well, that worked better than I could have hoped. Okay. Well, so far, this is not much of a challenge. Ah, it's changing form. Oh, and it's missed. Right, it's gone back to physical attacks, so... I get the feeling it's basically going between physical and magic form. I think that's the gimmick for this boss. Which is... okay, actually, it's not a bad gimmick. I reckon if you'd, like, build characters a specific way... yeah, you can see there. Because I had Void Physical up, I've blocked the attack and robbed him of his press turns. Right, here we go. Changing form again. Right, it's focusing its power. So this is where... I'm going to try this again, see if it'll work. Yep, okay. I equipped Electric Drain purely because it's like, Cielo is my electric attacker, so it's a null electric at the same time. But it seems that this boss has an affinity for spamming electric attacks. So, having Electric Drain is not quite stun locking it, but it's not far off. Well, I can understand it using Dekunda. I can understand that. Oh, nice! I critical. Oh! Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but thank you. And check it out, we've learned a load of new skills. So Seraph has now learned Dark Mirage, Null Mute, Mana Gain. Gale's learned Pterodyne, Heavy Rock, and Earth Amp. Ciel's learned Hammer On, Makanda, Makatora, and Earth Expel Repel. Argiel's learned Pterodyne, Heavy Rock, and Earth Amp. Roland has learned Hammer On, Makanda, Makatora, and Expel Repel. Nice. So now what? Right, hold on. I'm just going to quickly go back the way I've come. Because back here is a healing station. Yeah, that's right. What I need to do as well is look at rebalancing my skills, because I'm just going to do a quick save firstly. Just so I got my data secure. Now what I'm going to do is, tell you what I'm going to do. Get some skills on the build. That's what I'm going to do. I have a feeling that I'm very close to the final boss. And I mean really close. Dekunda would be useful, but I don't think I'm going to learn it in time. Which is annoying. What can you do? Might as well learn some boost moves. Again, I get the feeling that we're up right near the end of the game. Just the way the game's narrative has been going has suggested it, if you know what I mean. That's Earth Drain. Again, you might learn it, but I can't see it. Meanwhile, good evening, Joe. Just seeing you jump in there. You just missed the boss of the stream. Actually, I literally just killed the boss. And so I'm at that point where I don't really know what to do with the moves I've got, if you know what I mean. It's a frustrating period. Now I've got that equipped. So, what I want to do now is quickly reset my team. Because we've just beaten a boss farm, and something about this feels like I'm right near the end of the game because of how deep we've gone into the sun. I mean, where else could we go after the sun? What other possible dungeon could we go through, you know what I mean? We've gone to the end of the universe, quite literally. Now, what I want to do here is make a quick rejig of some of my skills, because I get the feeling, last time I fought a boss at the end of the game, it used all of its, like, it used all the things, you know, like the ability to, what's his face? Used all the types of elements. So I get the feeling I'm going to need to equip moves which cover that off, which is kind of annoying, but it's got to be done. I say Ragnarok will come in handy. Null Death, Null Fizz, Null Ailment. Yeah, I'm going to need to do that. There's not much else can do that. Right, as for you, you've got Force Boost, but you've also got Force Amp. So I'm going to take a gamble on taking Force Boost off and put it on Null Ice Amp instead. Meanwhile, there is Null Expel. That could really come in handy. In place of that, yeah. In fact, have I got Null Expel here? I do have Null Expel, but I've not really got the space for it. I also need to cover off the other moves as well. Because that's Ice and Force. I've got Fire and Earth. You've got Lightning. So, what you can have instead... Well, I've already got Electric Drain. This is irritating. This is very irritating. Right. I think I'm going to have to go as I am, because I need to cover everything else off. So yeah, so Joe, how am I doing? Doing great, thank you very much. Doing absolutely awesome. It would be nice if you learned an extra slot skill, I agree, Avian. It'd be nice if you had the ability to carry extra skills, maybe, you know, if you learn that as a bonus boost. And for all I know, there might be an accessory or something that allows you to do it, but not that I know of. And I've gone as far as I can in the game now, really. So I'm kind of stuck with it. Whether I like it or not, I'm here. Oh, well, this looks like an endgame moment, doesn't it, people? This definitely looks very endgamey. Reminds me a lot of the Amala network in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. And considering this came out about a year after Nocturne, I'm not surprised. Until they realize it, their suffering will never end. The solar data will simply recycle them endlessly, for all eternity. Does that make you sad, Seraph? There's nothing we can do. They must discover it for themselves. Good evening, Mr. Jack, to see you there. You say you got back in your con, you got a cup already. Well, it's always good. A great force lies somewhere in the solar data above. Trust your body to the solar data? I've not long saved, but just an estate save as well, so let's get on with it. Here we go. Set controls to the heart of the sun. I did indeed, Joe. I did watch the race. It wasn't very exciting, actually, in many ways. It was disappointing. I had a great few opening laps and a great few last laps.
Is this God?
What should be Microsoft Windows 3.1 now? No, it's literally a brain. It's the brain of the galaxy. And that's actually kind of cool. I like that.
Please, return Earth to normal. I'll take responsibility. I know people make mistakes, and they probably always will. But they do their best. Please, you can't destroy humanity.
That's one of the tumblers from Nocturne.
Huh? You must fight me?
It's a literal head of God. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. Yes, you're sorry you're late, and this is what you've walked into. How do you... What the hell is that? The murderer Sonic the Hedgehog. Have we gone back to this again? It's literally the train at the heart of the sun? Who writes this shit? What? What on earth is this? What in the unholy name of ass is this? Awesome music, I'll give it that. Ah! Right, so it's in fire mode. Wasn't that strong though, was it? That's kind of disappointing. Now the question is, I've only got a couple, I've not got many of them left. Yeah, that's where Hammer On would have been useful. Well, I'll be honest, that could have gone much worse than it did. That could have gone a lot worse. That particular move right at the end was very, very frustrating, but what can you do? Do I have a single haul? That's haul item. I'll use that actually, use a Soma drop, that'll do. That gets me around the problem. That's fine. It's frustrating because it didn't use that move on the character I wanted it to. I'm gonna try this again. Oh, boo! Seriously, what train of thought? Oh, speaking of train of thought. Oh, now it's changing. Right, okay, I see where we're going with this. It's all 5 elements, isn't it? That's what we've got here. It's all 5 elements. So the way to beat this boss, people, is to have your party where you have one of each element on drain, and you get shitloads of health back. That's the way to beat this boss. That's actually kind of disappointing and annoying. So it's a fantastic design and fantastic music, but if this is the gimmick, then I'm going to be very disappointed. Ah, now he's using state of debuffs, which is irritating. Because I've not got the buffs, which is frustrating. Well, that's my fault. It's not the fault of anybody else. I might have Dekunda rocks at some point, so that could come in handy. But for now, let's just have a check actually. Now I've got Dekaja rocks, I've got loads of them, but no Dekunda rocks, which is really, really annoying. Yeah, I don't have as a move there either. Never mind, okay, we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm hoping it'll hit a lightning form soon, because I've got lightning drain, which is awesome. I've got electric drain. The Gate of Hell. Oh, well, that's annoying. That's cool. That's 2 press turns lost. Oh, Tarunda against the physical attacks are dropping. Luckily, I'm not using physical attacks at the moment, so I'm kind of getting away with it. Limit reached. Right, so there's no point using Ragnarok. That's okay, I don't mind that. Oh, now it's changing form again. The moment I create a shield. What have we got this time? Right, is this physicals? If this is physicals, then this is... Ah, this is Earth. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Causing quite a lot of damage though, I'll give him that much. Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Avian. That seems to be the gimmick. We're getting closer to the light with every element defeated. Waste your press turns, that's okay by me. What does that do? All stats... Oh! Oh, no. Your stats are improved, are they? I don't think so. Don't you even think of using buffs on my strategy, punk? Not allowing that. Absolutely not. Oh wow, it's made a big difference to its damage. The damage it's taken there has massively dropped. Right, I tell you what, now's not the turn for this strategy. It's a good job we had those press turns cancelled, because that could have been a devastating turn, that. But by using the Earth Wall, it robbed it of 4 turns, pretty much. You see with the icons in the top right corner? That time it's attacking the one who's defending it with Wicked Curse. Ah, okay. That went better than I thought it would. Excellent, right. Oh, are you serious? Of all times to miss. That's bad luck. That's RNG, unfortunately. As is that. Okay, right, let's try that again. Back in the fight, you. Yeah, it's not going to work. I had an idea, but it's not going to work. I had a plan, but it won't pay off, unfortunately. I'm saving, I don't need it yet. It took away all its press turns, but healed it by 800, so it's one of those, you need to time it right. But it was good to do it, purely as a way of getting around the damage that we had. It's massively affected us, but our stats have dropped severely. And there's not much I can really do about it, unfortunately. Final Earth Wall. Two turns down. I'm sick of that move missing. I am sick of that move missing. That's twice that's happened now. Oh, that missed, surprisingly. I'm surprised that missed. So the only problem is I've not got any like magic attack raises. I've got nothing. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm not having this miss again. Good evening for the laughter. How are you doing, mate? How are you having fun? Because I am actually. It's an interesting boss fight, this. It's quite an interesting fight. Its design is very strange, but in the best way possible. It's one of those. I don't want to waste MP on that if I can avoid it. So instead, that'll do. And then hit it with an energy die and see if that'll do any damage. No, because it misses. What's been strange is that it's Seraph that's been the only one that's missed. Thus far, anyway. Yeah, that's all okay. Could have been worse, but it's not worked. Right, here we go. We're going to try it again. Excellent. Okay, that'll help. Okay, and one more time. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. Joe, I heard something about it, but I didn't actually see it. What actually happened? Yeah, that's why I did get they gave me the Eternal Zero early, which is annoying. And because I didn't have Dekunda, which is annoying because I've only just acquired the skill I can get it. I'd love to say what your name is, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. Seagurg, I'll say. It's one of the best name I can think of. It's not a very good one, to be honest. I'm doing you a great disservice, my friend. And now we're changing again. And there is the actual, what was it? Oh, Narakami. The protagonist of Persona 4 has come amongst us, people. No. I'm surprised that that's shielded us, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright. That could have been much worse. Ah, so when he opened it, I see. So that's how he broke it. That makes a bit more sense now. Agidyne or Pterodyne should hit it, I hope. Nope, it's not, because it wanted to miss. No, I'm not getting a double miss. I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing a double miss. Not on my watch, buddy, and not on my watch. If you're going to use a BS move, I'll use one right back at you. Power charge, what's physical moves? Oh, now it's good for mind charge. Okay. That was pretty powerful. Oh dear. You made a big mistake there, my friend. Thank you. We'll take that health back. It probably does, but I've not built my card. I'll be honest, mate. I've not got the best build for the other characters. I really should have considered that. Having said that, I've got a save to carry it on if needs be. It's no big deal. I can always pick it right back up and carry on again. That's a good start. Okay. And then... look at that. That will help. Right, first of all, where are you? There you are, thank you. I'll do nicely. I'm going to pass turn for a second. I just want to make sure I get my electric cover on. Okay, that went better than I thought it would. And there we go. I'll do nicely. Awesome. Gonna try it again. Yes, it's cheating. No, I don't care. So if this is the final boss, I do have a treat lined up for you all, where we're going to briefly stop the stream and go to something else. But I'm not saying any more just yet. And the moment I use Electric Drain, he changes form. That's typical. There's only one element that's not used so far. Yeah, I got a feeling to do this. It's gone for the ice. Interesting, he managed to freeze Cielo, but we've got like null ailment equipped, so I'm surprised at that. I'm actually very surprised that that was effective. That's not the move I would have expected to get through the defences. I'm really rather shocked by that. But that's fine. Use that multiple times, mate. That's okay by me. Yeah, let's have your defense down. It is strange, I agree, but I'm not complaining, to be honest. I'm not sure why. I don't know why it works. Doesn't bother me. As long as it works, that's all I care about. Yeah, Queen, you're being too logical. You can't say that kind of thing. You're being way too logical. That's okay. You can keep using that move for me as far as I care. That's alright by me. It said its name was Final, so I wonder if this... There we go, that'll do nicely. Good start. I'll do nicely. And then hopefully I've got 3 left, so that's okay. If it is its final form, I'm surprised. I'd have expected an almighty form. Oh, it's gone from Marivert. Didn't work though that time. What about this time? Yeah, 2 of us have changed, which is frustrating. He's determined to change the party back, isn't he? Right, well, I've got an idea here. I have an idea. That's exactly why I got these. If you're going to be cheap, I'm going to be cheap right back at you. You're going to spam a really irritating move. That could have been more irritating than it was. We did alright though. I remember buying one of those items for press turn increases in the last game and never using it. Now I know what benefits it can bring. Especially when you do that. So I don't mind the move that affects you. I don't mind the move that affects your accuracy and everything. But it'd be nice if there was like some way of warning you about it. There's no other move like it in the game that I've seen so far. And again, it's a boss fight, so you gotta expect it to have some unique moves. But it'd be nice if it was like not a permanent drop if it was going to use a move like that. But it's okay. It's part of the game's mechanics. Yep, that'll do. I don't think I've got any more of those. I've got one left. Okay, let's use it. Fingers crossed we can do enough damage. Light fills the area. Brahma Sutra. What? Seriously? Brahma Sutra? Right, well that is the end of our ability to be able to take out the ice move. So, it's down to old-fashioned digging around. Right. Oh. What is that? Oh, okay. You know what, this is fine meme. The sun literally doing that. When in doubt, throw a Fonzie. That's the teaching from Cielo, people. Static shots of the Second World War here.
I understand now who God is, why the world exists. I am you. You are me.
Persona, is that you? I am thou, thou art I.
The world is myself.
What?
And what is truly important. How could we be so foolish? We ignored something so simple. It's one word. One word is all we ever needed.
Peace? Oh god, it could be that as well, Queen. Good point.
I see you found the answer. Then we have served our purpose here.
Let me guess.
From here on, you and I will bear witness to many different realities. However, if we hold on to what we learned here, there's nothing to fear.
Can people change?
If they realize realize it. Don't worry.
They're literally doing the
Others
God
will
meme,
join
aren't
us
they?
soon. One simple word can bind us together.
I like the rendering they got for the planet here, though. It actually does look kind of cool. Oh god, that is the cheesiest hero music I've heard in a while. Get the lighters out, people.
The sun! The sun's back to normal!
You should never look directly at the sun, kids. Don't do that. It's extremely damaging to your eyesight. Yep, and here we are.
Come on, hurry up, Gale!
Hold on! Jenna, let's go!
Yes, our journey is just beginning. I pray that these children who share their names with you can find happiness.
Don't worry, Fred.
Yeah, true actually, Queen. One of them did realise they got it wrong. You're not wrong. And now it's kind of like weird, cheesy 80s daytime TV show music. So it's going to be like any mid-90s American soap opera, this theme music, couldn't it? And I'm guessing that's going to be roll credits, I think. Yep, there we go. So, that happened, I guess. We flew all the way to the heart of space, right to the heart of the sun to fight a metamorphosizing train. SMT never disappoints me when it comes to weird. It never disappoints me. It's Avian, shame. I shouldn't laugh because that's actually a terrible pun, but at the same time, I can totally see where you're coming from with it. Yes, a total eclipse of the heart. Oh, good lord. Bonnie Tyler called from the 1980s. I don't want to know if Fred did that, Saga. I really don't want to know. I'm hoping there was some kind of consent involved, but looking at those angels there, I'm not so sure. I have thought Stranger Things Queen, you're not wrong, but, oh, the music's fading out. Ah, no, it's just changing. This is a bit more like it. This sounds a bit more SMT-esque, must admit. Yeah, so the SMT games have definitely not been ones to disappoint when it comes to fighting strange things, it must be said. Oh, let's go singing here, which is awesome. So in terms of the game, I actually really quite like this game. I thought it was really interesting to have the duality of the humans and the demons, where you actually become the demons, and there's different skill sets to remaining human. I think that's actually really interesting. Because obviously, normally in the SMT games, you have a humanoid main character, and then you'll have your demons in your party. Or if you go to the sister series, Persona, you always are human, but you call on the power of your inner psyche to manifest the form of a demon. So actually have it where you transmogrify and become a demon in fights, I find that really, really kind of cool. And I'm not sure if it's been explored much else in the series. It'd be kind of cool to see that mechanic come back, actually. I quite like the idea of it. And Queen, I can only assume he downloaded the data from the sun. Maybe that's how he found out. I don't know. I'm stretching here, I admit. I'm trying to provide an explanation in a JRPG. Normally that doesn't work very well. So I thought the characters' designs and the motivations in this duology were fantastic. And I thought it was kind of interesting how it had that very dystopic, like almost like tribal nature to it. There were a few things that slowed it down, admittedly, but in general, I really liked the conflict, such as there with Heat and Seraph. I thought that was brilliant. The ending happened, that's all I've got to say, really. The ending happened. I'd have liked a slightly better turnaround than that, because some of the characters and the motives they used didn't really pay off with that, in my opinion. So the designs were cool, the moves sets were interesting, the idea of choosing your own skill tree and balance was cool. Yeah, it's a bit surprising they never revisited this. Apparently, in a poll held in Japan for concepts the fans want to revisit, this came 9th out of like 10. It was right at the bottom. So don't expect a digital Devil Saga remake or remaster anytime soon, people. Sadly, I don't think it will ever happen. Though I said the same thing about Persona 3, and that's happening next year. I want to see the credits through to the end in case there's any extra scenes afterwards. Because everyone thinks that that's a Marvel trope. It isn't. They brought back something that had happened for years before. Ah, Time Capsule. Good title, actually. It fits the theme really well. Yes, just in case you couldn't get enough of the gods touching each other meme, there it is again. Well, motif rather than meme, but you know what I mean. Shanty? I don't know what that translates to. Maybe I'm being dumb here. And then Finn. So it seems that that's where this game has literally come to an end. And I get the feeling it's going to ask if I want to save my game. Which is funny because I've only got one slot available. So I can save the new cycle, learn skills will be retained, and that'll unlock some new extra features. So I can't save on anything else, so I'm going to have to go over the old file. Not much else to go. Yeah, I didn't think that one through, did I, Queen? I really didn't think that one through. So there we go. So that's the new cycle, back to the title screen. So there we go. Right, so what I normally do is because we've finished the game, that's where I'd say we're done for tonight. Well, actually, we're not. Don't go anywhere. At 9 PM in literally just over 5 minutes' time, we will be back. Keep your eye on the channel. There's a surprise coming for you all.